Welcome back to my channel, JussRighteousWaterFlows. Alright, you guys, thanks for tuning in. Okay, they're gonna say you were wrong. They're gonna always make you out to be the bad person. And this is why you tune into this video right now, because you know all the time their intentions was pure just as well as they know. You see, but that's what happens when you go this narrow path. You see, unfortunately, people, they're going to look for the wrong in you because they already see it. And they can feel how genuine you are. And some people, they wish they had that in them. They wish they can be genuine like you. They wish they had that at the age that you had it. In the situations that you were in. They wish they had the blessings that God blessed you with. And it hurts them inside because of the simple fact they've lost themselves so many times in their lives. Some people double your age. Sometimes you find people that you come across and they just don't understand why is it that certain things work for you. And they might have more than you. They might have more in every way. But still, God still do it for you because you know why? God was always weighing your heart. God was always looking at what you was doing and your intentions for everybody you come across in your life. Not just for 2024, 2023, no, but every year. This energy. You have like a positive bank battery that God bless you with. And they can't seem to understand. They're trying to figure out, how is it that God keeps blessing you the way that he does? How is it that he's taking you from point A to point B? But what they fail to understand is that you've been choosing God for a long time. Even in the midst of you falling short. You see, but these people wanted you to stay down. They wanted you to stay at the bottom of the pit. They wanted you to stay down and treat you like if you was the enemy, like if you ain't have good intentions for these people, like you wasn't out here trying to sit there and move everybody from point A to point B, like you wasn't sit there being a supportive wing, like you wasn't one of their most powerful possessions if they did have any connection or use of you. If you allowed that, if you allowed yourself, that part, the part that they didn't want to accept the fact that you were allowing them. They thought that they were taking advantage of you. But little did they know, God was allowing you. And you allowed yourself. Because you didn't know what God was about to reveal to you about these people in your life. Why they had to be the experience and not the blessing. You see, the blessing was experiencing these people in your life so that you can be able to understand who you do not need to be around. Who is not going to be sent from God to take you from this point A to point B into your life. You got to cut these people off. You got to let them go. You thought that because they cut you off, you thought that you were wrong. You thought something was wrong with you. A lot of us out here think something wrong with us. Something wrong with us. Ain't nothing wrong with you. They know that. You know that. You see, you was feeling crazy because you wasn't coming back to square one. You wasn't coming back to your original self. You wasn't renewing your mind. God already had you on a path and you just got distracted because you seen some things that you want. They seen some things that you want. You seen some things that you need. The enemy knows some things that you also need. So the enemy was waiting to reveal to you why you getting everything that you want could be so possible. Sometimes we think that God has sent people in our path to support us. We think that because people are kind to us, because they like what we do, because they see our talent. No, they just see you for what you do. They see you for your talent. They're not looking at you for who you really are because they weren't mature enough. They wasn't grown enough. They didn't work on themselves intellectually enough to understand that, okay, this person actually do value me and see me for who I am authentically as a person. And how many people in life do you think you're going to come across who's going to be able to genuinely meet you halfway? You see, sometimes people, they'll put so much weight onto everybody else and wanting others to help support their dream in their life, which is understandable. We all want support. We all want to get from point A to point B. We want to do it now. Little do we know there's so many other people that want things to happen now for them too. They want to be at the top right now too. So how much competition do you think is really out here? How much support do you think there really is going to be? It's going to be with so much support. Even in your family and friends, you get to a certain level, trust me, your family and friends, they're not going to support you no more. The ball stops. The game stops right there. You see, but they don't want to tell you that. Because most of these people, they're not moving for Christ. They couldn't recognize that anyway. By the time they recognize how you moving and what you recognize, they ain't even going to be able to even contact you. Because for the simple fact, they missed out on a blessing that God had in their life. You know, and you see, unfortunately, they're going to try to sit down and belittle you and make it seem like you're not who it is you are. But little do you know, they know who you are. They know what you brought to the table. And this is why they can't sleep at night, because in the back of their mind, they just keep on thinking about, why is it that you didn't get to where they expected you to be? They be thinking like, why didn't you get there? But little do you know, they really know the real reason why. They really know the real reason why. And it be because people, either them or other people, doing things to prevent you from getting to point A to point B, because they already see your potential. They know you can get there. They know you got the gifts. They know you got the talents. They know that you stand out. As soon as you walk up in the place, period, they don't want to compete with you. I don't care what you do. They will never do a one-on-one with you. They don't want to do a one-on-one with you, because if they do a one-on-one and whatever it is that you do, I promise you, you're going to literally light up the whole entire room. I don't care if you're a rapper, singer, engineer. They don't want to compete with you in whatever it is that you do. Because when you bring your gift to the table, that gift that God bless you with, when you start doing what it is that God doing, they just don't want to do it, because they know that you're about to take their spot that they want. And it's not the spot it's not really their spot, but you're about to take the spot that they want, because you are born to be on the top. You are made to win. Trust me, when people see somebody in a race and it look like they're passing somebody or they're passing a couple of people, what you think gonna happen? They're gonna eventually start to do certain things to slow that person down. You understand? It's just like Smash Brothers, just like Mario. When they run in that race, the minute you start, what do you start doing? They start doing all different type of traps and all type of bombs and stuff, for the simple fact they see that you're getting closer to first place. They see your potential. They know where you're at. They know you're the chosen one. They know God is about to bless you. They know that God has favor over your life. They already know that God chose you. But they want the opportunity. Little do they know, they don't even understand what God got them doing. And the reason why is because they're too busy distracted by trying to compete with people out here who 9 times out of 10 trying to support them. Or if they're not trying to support them, they're a distraction by the devil. Because this devil is just working through all these people. That's really what it is. It's really just a negative spirit working through everybody, just trying to control people to go against each other. And these are the same people out here that tries to go against you, for the simple fact they see your potential, and the enemy gonna use these people because they're not walking in the fear of God. They're not walking in the fear of God. So because they're not walking in that way, they're not gonna be able to understand why is it so important for you to help your brothers and sisters. Give and take. You don't have to go against somebody, especially somebody out here who is here to support you. Like, come on, man. You know what I mean? It's like one of those. You know what I'm saying? And this is the times that we live in. We live in a time period where people are so comfortable with betraying somebody else. It's like they don't even give people time. They don't even give people time. Nowadays, you got to come and you got to expect it. You got to know that people are depressed. They're lonely. they're stressing out and they come in and they try to put it on to you. They think that you stressed out. Listen, chosen ones, we're the most happiest people out here in the world. Like, we can be alone. We don't take nothing to the heart. Like, we're not that type of people. You know, we're very understanding. You know, we see things way before it happen. We know what's happening, and we're not going to tell you that we know every little thing that's happening. Like, we know. It's nothing that goes by the chosen one. It's no way. You could walk in the room and not say nothing at all. 9 times out of 10, we probably know what's going on by just body language, by eye contact, by the way that you communicate, by the people you talk to, by the places you go. It's common sense. A lot of stuff is common sense. You see, but common sense is not that common. So when people come across you, they're going to feel offended. They're going to feel funny. The energy, they come in the room, they trying to figure out what level you on, what time you on. Because that's the thing about the chosen. The people don't know what time we on sometimes. But little do they know, we in the fear of God. We walk in this righteous walk. We out here trying to help people understand that Christ did what he did for us. You know, it's so funny. A lot of people don't want to accept that. They get us wrong. They disrespect us. They try to sit down and make it seem like we trying to hurt them. Little do we know, we trying to help them see that God has a plan for us all. That God's about to lead us in the right direction as long as we start leading ourselves in the righteous direction. God gave us the willpower. It's inside of you. It's whatever you want, you can have. God put it out here, but we got to do the right thing. This is not about you living in sin to try to make it to the top. This is about you turning away from sin so God can take you to the top. I don't know who this message is for, but I want to encourage the right person today. Cut off these worldly people. Cut off these people that's pretending. Stop being in denial. Yes, that person is betraying you. If you want confirmation, I don't know who this message is for, but I'm going to tell somebody in this video. Somebody's betraying you in your life. It's a family, friend, a co-worker. It's somebody close to you that's been watching you all this time. You know who it is. You're in denial. Your intuition is telling you. And yes, they are betraying you because they are jealous of you. And it's not even that they're jealous. It's just because God's favor is on your life and God is blessing you. And they don't understand that they could just turn to God and get it for themselves. And they're going to try to paint you out to be somebody you're not. Little do you know, they don't even know you. Half people that be talking about chosen ones don't even know them. Have not even spoke to them longer than 5 hours in their life. Literally. Some of them haven't even been around you like that. Because you're the chosen one. God separate us. God don't keep us around people too long like that. Because God knows our value. He knows what we bring to the table. He knows if we get involved, some shit is about to, excuse my French, some is about to blow up. I'm telling you, everything you touch is gold. You're going to be blessed. Whoever comes in contact with you, I promise you, they are blessed because of your heart, because God put it in you. That's why you keep winning. Keep that good heart. Stop being around these people that just live in that betrayal lifestyle, because that's the cycle that they live in misery, love, company. Think about it. Somebody betrayed you one time, that's enough. You don't have to keep getting betrayed 3, 4, 5, 6 times to know if they're going to do it again. They are going to do it again because that's who they are. You know, you don't just meet somebody and then think that they just changed because they met you. That usually doesn't happen. Most people are going to be who they're going to be, and that's just the fact. That's just the logical part of life. That there's good people and there's bad people. There's friendly people, there's unfriendly people. There's genuine, and some people are not so genuine. It's just a lesson we have to learn in life. Sometimes we're in denial. Oh no, maybe they're nice because maybe you might know a lot of nice people, or you might have a lot of people doing nice things for you. You're familiar with that over your years. Maybe it's been a long time since, you know, you came across somebody who could possibly be, you know, going against you or trying to stop the plans that God might have in your life. The enemy might be using somebody around you, right? So I just want to encourage somebody today. Pray for that discernment right now. Pray hard, because the prayer is just really going to break them chains that the enemy has in your life. It's going to attract the right people. It's going to attract the right attention that you need for you to learn where it is that God is taking you on your path. Don't let these people say in this world try to confuse you. You are doing the right thing. And God is about to open some doors for you, just like he did for me, and he did for a lot of other people out there. You know, so stay prayed up. I pray that God continues to open them doors and reveal the right things you need in your life. I hope that you see the signs and recognize what God's about to do for you. Okay? So stay tuned up. Just Righteous Water Flows. Give this video a like, subscribe, and peace and love. Yeah, I'm out of here. All right.